chaos. You see, Kenneth, every time I see injustice, I'm incensed, I'm indignant. The reason for being incensed and indignant is only 2 or 3 reasons. It seems comfortable for those who peddle evil. Bribery is evil. It is as evil as corruption. Now, the NRM looks like it is a comfortable zone. It's all right, we can bribe and move away with it. But this is the real reason why the moral fiber of Uganda has gone down. If you look at our constitution, okay, and you look at Article 17E, it calls on every Ugandan to defend Uganda. To defend Uganda, to defend the values and the principles of Uganda. Do we have values? NRM does not exist in a vacuum. It exists within a country called Uganda. And he has just told you, they are going to export their bad manners. The bribery, the theft, the corruption. These were the issues that were in that election. Forged accreditation cards, delegates without valid identity cards, missing names on the voters register, delegates transported at a cost of 1 million. Where was 1 million coming from to pay every delegate? 23,000, over 23,000 delegates. And you're paying each of them 1 million for just showing up because you're going to take them to hotels that they are rich people, that this NRM party is so loaded, it has so much money. Kenneth, we need to sit down as a people. We have seen a cross-section of leaders cry out at different points. Kadaga has come as a last-minute cry. We saw a judge who cried when she was in Mulago and she could not access medicine for her husband. The man died. We've seen the Honorable Kadaga saying we had values, we had principles. Of course, that was Justice Irene Muriagonya. I didn't want to name people, but it is the fact. We have seen Mike Mukula stepping down and saying there was a lot of malpractice and says this is against the historical spirit of the NRM. But I'm even asking, does the NRM actually have a historical or even physical spirit? Because at least the 1995 Constitution does have a spirit. But the NRM, as it looks right now, does it even have a spirit? Do they even have morals? Do they even have a standard? Do they even have ground on which they can begin now to boast how they run government and how they say they are the governance system of this country? What kind of governance are we espousing? What kind of leaders have we got just because we must bribe our way on top? We must bribe our way to the chairs in which we are. So the people from upcountry came and all they did in Kololo, Kenneth, was to ask, who am I supposed to vote for? Because they had been paid. They did not even decide on their own. They had no conscience to decide who is going to govern them, who is going to lead them, what are the values, what are they, what is the agenda they are bringing on table, what are the things they are going to stand, which will defend them who had come from upcountry. Their question was one, who do I vote for? They give you a name and you go and line up. Now, the Honorable Rebecca Kadaga asked a very interesting question to the Electoral Commission of NRM. She asked them, are we going to have screens across showing the voting such that there is transparency in this process? And is it going to be regions or sub-counties? And at first, Tango Odoi was hesitant to give the full process until the president badged and said, no, tell us, is it sub-county? Is it regions? Is it districts? And he said, I wish they had told us earlier. We should have come out with a proper program and told everybody what was going to happen. And then he also said that, look here, screens are going to be everywhere. But from everything we saw from Kololo, we saw people being told, you are here, vote for so-and-so, we have $10,000 for you. We are talking dollars. We are not talking shillings. Kenneth, us who write projects, the small projects we write, we actually write for $15,000, even $20,000. Somebody just carried that $10,000 and gave it to delegates in Kololo. And some of this money, they themselves have come out to say, was borrowed money. Who has this kind of money that they just go waving around? The NRM has embarrassed Uganda. The NRM has embarrassed young people. The NRM has embarrassed people who have values, people who stand for principle, people who know that elections are supposed to be guided on principle, that elections are supposed to produce people of high moral fiber. The NRM has taught this nation that the upcoming elections are going to be chaos, they're going to be confusion, and they're going to be anger-based. We saw fights right there in Kololo. We saw people fighting. We saw people not agreeing. We saw money exchange hands. We saw others stepping down and calling on the national chairman to investigate the malpractices in the process. If we continue to condone evil, as a country, we are headed for an abyss.
Special mix on Radio 1 FM.